Coco. Oops. Hi, everybody. Everyone looks for Coco. Coco sits on my lap. So you guys can watch Coco on my lap. Right, Coco? I won't be able to see your comments as good. I don't even know if I'm live. We won't do that up there. Switcheroo. Or should we? We do live down here. Let's see. I got lazy bum today. Well, not really. What's that wet floor for? Why is that all wet? Why is that all wet? Okay, so YouTube has to be back there. Maybe it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So YouTube has to look at Newman. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah. And YouTube has to look at Newman. And Coco's picking her feathers. Ooh. What's everyone doing tonight? I can see the chat, but not that good. Chat's not on? You guys see the chat? The internet really has, like, since that weather, my internet's bad. You guys can hear okay? That's cool. Did that show? No. Everyone wants to see Coco, but she's always on my lap, so you guys can see Coco on my lap. Yeah, my internet, public service announcement. My internet isn't working that great. So it will buffer, but I can't do anything about it. It's going to come in and out, in and out. I don't know why. Maybe if I restart it after this. Coco, what do you think? What's wrong with the internet? Huh? Public service announcement. The internet goes in and out. YouTube, it doesn't. I can't see the chat, so I'm going to have to look at Rose. Thanks, Judy. Internet okay. That's Newman doing. Who is that? Who's that imitating again? Who is that, Newman? I can't remember. Who's he imitating? I don't know. I don't know, Kimberly. Ask the gods. Who is that again? That's a seagull. Is that a seagull? Is that the seagull? You're Sid and Rue calling back and forth to each other. No, Coco's on my lap. Thank you, Fatty. I think it's a seagull. You lived with seagulls a long time, right, Newman? How long were we living with seagulls? a long time. Oh my gosh, remember I told you about that, I got the chargeback on my, website. It's my organic bird food website, and the person ordered, $150 worth of bird food, 3 bags of the same food, and I shipped it out, and then the shipping address was different than the billing address. A lot of times that happens, though. I wasn't that suspicious of it because, sometimes parents buy food for their kids or whatever. Although I did think it was a little strange that they ordered from me when they could have ordered from a U.S. site. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the person who actually owned the card said I did not order this, and they did a chargeback. So I provided proof that it was indeed shipped. I don't know if I'll get my money back or not. Anyway, there's 2 more orders like that. One order, if you come to my website, I can see where you came from. You know what I mean? All websites track where you came from. Like, say you search avian organics on Google. Then the referral is Google. Anyway, so I got a referral from an order for 17 bags of this Harrison's High Potency Mash, which is like, I don't sell a lot of that, like rarely sell a lot of that. I rarely sell it because it's high in fat and it's mostly for sick birds. So someone ordered 17 bags, and the referral was the last order that was a chargeback. So they obviously have my site up. Then I got another order for $200 worth of food, and it was all the same food. Anyways, someone's got credit cards, and they're coming to my website with their credit cards, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they plan on scamming it. Anyways, I'm not going to send those 2 orders up. So I called PayPal. I said, I got these suspicious orders. I think someone's credit cards are being stolen. And I said, can you contact the credit card owner? And they said, no. I said, okay. So what do you suggest I do? They didn't really have any suggestions. So I thought, well, that's weird. Because now, say I send it out, which I won't. I made an executive decision. I'm not sending it out. Anyway, so somehow the scammers, the credit card thieves, have my website as a place where you can get the stuff. There's the one scammer did get their stuff delivered, and I looked at the apartment and I'm like, that looks like a really bad. I googled the address, see what the heck's going on, and it looked like a really bad area. You know, you can do Google Street, and you can look around. So I don't know if they're buying the food and selling it on Craigslist, or are they buying the food and I don't know. I don't know what they do. What do you think they do with it? What do you think they do with it? Like the guy orders 17 bags of one food that rarely, you can't even resell it that would, plus you wouldn't even use 17 bags of that food. What do you think he's doing with it? Do you think he wants it and then he's going to sell it on Craigslist or what? Yeah, so that's the 3rd scammer on my page. PayPal wasn't helpful. So I contacted the one email address and I said, can I ask what you need 17 bags of food for? Maybe Maybe someone's targeting me? Oh, I never thought of that. Like, picking on me because of whatever? Like, peed them off? Maybe. I haven't fired any customers in a long, long time. Craigslist still exists. Yes, I actually use it. Give it a few days before the charge goes through. My question is, how are they getting the credit card numbers? How do scammers get the credit card numbers? You'd never get them food from a flea market? No, not a chance. Me either. Do you think you're selling it at a flea market? The deep web, dark web, bird food. It's bird food. It's the dark web, bird food. The dark web of bird food, right, Newman? Oh, there we go. Jack her up. Oh, there we go. Where that water came from. Reverse card readers? Is that what it is? So a scammer will put, if they work at do they make their own food? I should really look. What do they sell at Bird Tricks? I have a thing against Bird Tricks, but I'm sure they're fun. Different now. Oh, is that what's going on, Pam? Oh, the scammer's getting the numbers from the dark web. I get it. Food, choice, and purchase. They make it themselves. Is it those Womblum brothers or whatever their name is that still owns it? What do they call it? The Womblum brothers or Bonham brothers or something? I do have the baby cold now. Good call. That baby just spitting out colds. Uh-oh, what's that ding-a-ling? Oh, that's Sid. She wants me to come out there, but I'm too lazy. Hi, Tammy. Oh, that's okay. I'm alright, Lisa. It's just a baby cold. Not the kick in the gut cold. Or the kick in the gut sick. I was quite ambitious today, though. I drank 1.5 scoops of Trim Fit today. So I keep pushing through. Oh, Lisa, the president thing I can't do. Can you believe it? Facebook doesn't want campaign videos or president videos. So they certainly didn't show it to many. So I think the president has to be me. I'm the president of Coco Town. I know. So there's no presidential races in Coco Town. I've done that too, 1.5 trim fit. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to up it to 1.5 trim fit. Madame President. Election text. Block it. Call it spam. That's what I did with mine. They're not as aggressive here. Still raining. 90? When is it going to cool down, Lisa? That is like California is like, you need winter soon. It was raining this morning and then we had a little bit of sun. Didn't watch any good shows lately? Apparently there's a good show on Apple TV, but I don't know what it is. Can't remember the name of it. I'm going to be getting your storm next week. Says we have something coming down from Alaska. Okay. It's called the... What is it? Something... River. Atmospheric river. Atmospheric river's coming. Get washed away. You don't watch TV at all, even the news? I used to be like totally into news. Tulsa King. Apparently, is there a new hurricane heading towards Florida, or are you guys done? Not raining right now, no. It's not raining here in Vancouver. You like Bigfoot movies? Documentaries or shows? Hey Jane, when's the last time you went to Olive Garden and what did you order? Yeah, then, how are you feeling, Sarah? Are you getting better yet? You watch CNN? I can't stand news. I was like totally into it and that's all I would watch and now I just can't stand it. I swear there's Bigfoot in the trailer park. Hey, Coco? I posted that video about Duncan yesterday. It was a repost from a couple of years ago, and I thought, well, that's weird. It was a really popular video, and I didn't repost it yet. So I didn't put any thought. I remember now why I didn't repost it, because it gets lots of hate. So, it's going. They want to see my hate. They want to hate on me more than they want to talk about my cute cockatoos dancing together. So I follow this, I think there is, Billy. I follow this Sebastian Rogers case, the missing teen out of Tennessee. And there's the stepdad and the mom where he disappeared from, and the dad who's out there looking all the time. Well, the internet got involved, and they started, turning into really divisive, you're either on the parents, the stepdad and mom's team, or the dad's team. And then all these people on YouTube, if they would trash each parent, right? Like say really bad things, and then they fill a narrative like, oh, they're DRUG addicts or they're PEDOs or whatever, right? And they would say those things because whatever. I don't know why people would say that. That's not true. They'd say these things that aren't true, and it would kind of be like a wolf whistle, like for their followers to like, hassle them, harass these people. Anyways, so it takes away from the actual search for the missing boy. It's turned into this three-ring circus. And now Dog the Bounty Hunter and this media company, they came in to help, and they offered $75,000 reward on top of the $50,000 FBI reward. Anyways, now they're being harassed, and the people that support them are being harassed. Anyways, so Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night Media filed a RICO lawsuit because it's like all the people worked together to trash the father of the missing. Like they worked together as a team and they collected money on that, and they're threatening the legal firms, and they're threatening all this other stuff. So it's turned into this huge lawsuit. And now the people that are saying really bad things about the dad, they collected all this money from saying really bad things about the dad, and now they're collecting more money for a lawsuit to fight this lawsuit. And I don't understand it. Like, why can't you just shut up and be nice? Like, let's be nice. Quit saying mean things, because that's all they want you to do is to stop saying mean things and defaming them. But now it's like a big grift, right? Like they're collecting money. One guy's not even in the lawsuit, and he's collecting $3,000 for a lawyer. So now they turned to, because they can't talk about the parents anymore, they have these lawsuits, so they're making more money on the lawsuits. Just ridiculous. Anyways, so yeah, YouTube is a cesspool of, well, that sounds nice, Tammy. A cesspool of, like, mean people. They never used to be that mean, so I don't know what happened. Coco, what do you think? This is so mean. They're mean people. Yeah, Palma. Like, why? Well, this one girl, she had her canine. She was a canine person, and she had the army and all this stuff. She worked for the army, and she's certified and all this stuff. And the bad people, they started saying that she's a liar, and she's collecting money, and she's not real, and she doesn't even have dogs, and she's been to jail, and she's a scammer, and they called all the people that hire her won't even touch her with a 10-foot pole because of all the people that harass the companies that hire her. So she's lost her livelihood because of the online hate. I sure hope that she gets money from those people that did that to her. I hope they get sued. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, that's what I got to talk about today. Yeah, that's an old video. That's an old video. That Coco flying. That was the one time Coco flew. Very one time since she's lived here. It didn't really, the video was cute, but it was kind of a dangerous thing. Yeah, Linda, personally, I think that, excuse me, think you have to be like, your name has to be your name. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Like, you can't be under fake names anymore, because if you go under your real name, you're not going to say or do those things. You know what I mean? She was here yesterday, Leanne. What do you think of that idea? Do you think that's bad or what? Sometimes I think it's kids behind those accounts. I think adults be so mean. Then they think it's just a bunch of kids. It's not called anything. It's just a whole bunch of different channels. It's like, just search Sebastian Rogers and all this stuff comes up. It's called Crama, like true crime drama, so they call it C-R-A-M-A, Crama. Spectral follows it, right? Yeah, Betty, I think so too. Or at least you have your name traced. You know what I mean? Like, say you could be Spectral Whispers, but you have to show ID to get that name. So that if you ever say anything mean, you're accountable for your words. You know what I mean? Does Newman talk? Yeah, he says a little bit. He says, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." All my birds talk. Some say one word, some say 2 words, some say 100 words. That's Newman. Newman the Gray. He's a Timney African Gray. He's a nutcase. He has to take psych meds. Because he's neurotic. Yeah, he says, Mom! 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 Did you get dogs, Spectrum? I don't care if I get dogs. I mean, my name's everywhere. What are they going to do? You are a bad bird owner. But I do keep everything separate so that one would never affect the other. You know what I mean? Newman did not go to the vet today. Docs means someone put your address and all that stuff out there for the public. What did you do to get what did you do to get docs? Thanks, Lenora. What community were you in? Your birds say no? That's kind of why you're not supposed to really respond to trolls, because you never know what crazy is the troll, and then they can just really like make your life miserable. But the thing is, I don't think you're supposed to really feed into trolls. Just ignore them. The drama community just off the grammar community zone, bro. Oh, she got messed up in the drama community. The DC. Isn't that what they call it? You just talk and eventually they talk. Sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. Couldn't find Duncan today. She was out all day and I came up. Came up at my normal time to set the birds free. And I couldn't find Duncan. The guy who doxed you is in prison. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's just a lot of bad people are out there. I wonder who it was. Benny Keys. He was a bad one. $5:30. What am I going to make for dinner today? I told Brad to bring home one of those grocery store chickens. And I think I'm going to try my air fryer today and make roasted potatoes. She was on the sofa. Duncan was on the sofa. Chicken enchiladas and Spanish rice. Do you just like, how long do you plan and prep for dinner, you know? You shrimp cocktail? At least the birds are going to get their frozen mixed vegetables, hey? You guys like that. Marinated chicken, mashed potatoes, and peas and carrots. Just like your chicken and just your meat and potato dinner, right? Brad likes meat and potatoes. My gray barks exactly like the dog. You ate candy? Thank you for joining us, Kenna. There's actually a cockatoo that's famous on TikTok that barks at people like a dog. Spinach ricotta ravioli with creamy mushroom sauce and berries for dessert. I had the best lasagna. Baked chicken dumplings casserole. Okay. Oh, can you send me the recipe? I made that honey and garlic salmon last night. It was alright. I like my ketchup salmon better. You seen that cockatoo? So funny. My birds have been lame. Hey, Coco, you've been lame. I've resigned myself to the fact that dancing videos are popular. And all I gotta do is just make dancing videos. I came home, worked all day, made a whole huge bowl of chop. The kids had pizza. Did you make the pizza or did you order? We got a turkey stuffing mix with grapes and salad. Jensa had a play date today. She was having her friend had babies at the same time as her, so they're both on maternity, so that's nice. So they have play dates, so that's nice for Jensa. You had beer dinner? Fresh from the deli fridge at the store? Did they complain? You had fajitas? That's what Brad wanted to make tonight, fajitas. They liked it? Oh, that's good. Newman's tired. You had hamburger and potatoes. How was the hamburger made? With mushrooms and red peppers. Like a hamburger steak kind of thing? My mom used to make that hamburger steak. You drank beer for dinner. Doesn't that give you a stomach ache or anything? Don't you get hungry, or did you have a late lunch? It's time for Jordan to get married and have a family. And he'll stop drinking beer for dinner. What do you guys think? You left a video of me and Duncan? That gets hate, Tracy. That video gets hate. I forgot it got hate. And I reposted it. She's a funny bird. She's a funny bird. You'll eat later. You won't be hungry if you drink beer. Anthony? Is Anthony here? One hater? She is cute. She's got the biggest attitude in the house, believe it or not. I would compare her to the macaw with attitude. Oh, I don't know why it gets hate. People just like to say stuff. That's okay. I don't care. Oh, you got... So what are they going to do? So you got to get the gum surgery. Urologist? Oh, yuck. Oh, poor you. I don't know, Tracy. It's just some things get, you just never know, right? That's why I had to have that gum surgery, Jordan. It was miserable. Remember, I cried, everybody? And I still have to go back for one. Yeah, it's worse than you think. I work there. So you gotta go where you work and get treatments done? Your bird poops on your curtain, so you spent the day washing. Well, thank you, Tracy. You're a true Coco Town. Oh, to work. To work. Phew. So you're safe. You're not sick, Spectral. Oh, Newman's tired. I can't remember what I said in it. Was I being a smartass? You had gum surgery? It was miserable. Has anyone else had gum surgery where they cut the roof of your mouth and graft it to your gums. Good for you. 50. She's healthy at 50. Oh, yeah, Michelle. Do you also give them pellets or dried fruit? What kind, I ask? Because I'm from Holland, and I watch your videos. I do not give my birds dried fruit at all because it's too high in sugar. I give them mixed vegetables. I do give them 90% of their diet is Harrison's, and the other 10% is like fresh vegetables and a little bit of fruit. A cadaver gun? I think Brad had the cadaver grafted. He was going to get one of those implants, but then he started cheaping out. Halfway through the procedure, he decided it's too expensive. Well, he got mad because they were like, first the dentist gave me quotes, and then they start adding on the charges or whatever. Well, you don't have to have gum surgery. They're just putting a resin filling on the bottom of some teeth where the gum receded. Oh. What's your number? Did they do the numbers? Like the 10 and the 5 and you know how they measure the gums? The receding gums? We'll give you some view of Coco. She's gonna try and steal treats, but she won't get any because she's got to have dinner, right? My birds get NutriPerries as a bedtime treat, but not Coco. Too much fat. Coco's on a strict diet. She just gets a little bit. Newman gets NutriBerries. Sid gets NutriBerries. Kiwi gets AB cakes, and Rue gets NutriBerries. Newman and Kiwi get nuts. Sid doesn't really like it. Sid likes NutriBerries. Look at her trying to get to the NutriBerries. Okay, I don't feel like listening to Newman scream. There's Kiwi over there, being a good girl, sitting with Newman, or not Newman. What's her name? Izzy. The chop I just made was cucumber, spinach, green beans, carrots, peppers, broccoli, a little bit of apple, and some grapes. Do they like it? Do you freeze it? Like, how much do you make ahead? I never really got into the chop thing. Like I don't have 100 sweatshirts. I don't want to wear any with my birds though. I gotta wear my bummy sweatshirts. I have to wear my bum sweatshirts. That's not Duncan, that's Newman yelling like Duncan. Rue's in the other room. They love it. I make a big mixing bowl full and spoon it into silicone canning molds. Oh, that's nice. Newman's hungry. Me too, Newman, me too. But if I eat, then I won't cook. Even if I have a snack. Last night I had tiramisu before I cooked, and I wasn't hungry. So the dinner wasn't good. You go right through their names? I know. It's bad when you start mixing the kids' names up with your children's names up with the pet names. That's right, Sid. That's back. Even Duncan eats Harrison's mash every day. She runs for it. Sometimes it's like, okay, she didn't eat it, so I skipped giving it to her for 2 days, and then I gave it to her today. She ran and ate it. Ran to it. Okay, everyone, I'm going to go. Gotta get food going. Do all these freaking dishes. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night.